Afternoon. Shall we start?
Good afternoon. Yes, sir.
Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon. Yes, today's topic is digital to analog converter. Yes, why we need to connect or why we need to interface a digital to analog converter. Actually, microprocessor or microcontroller cannot able to understand our analog signal, means natural signal. So to process these analog signal, we must use computer or microcontroller or microprocessor. But these microprocessor or microcontroller cannot understand analog signal. So we must first convert analog signal into digital signal before applying to computer or microcontroller. So we use analog to digital converters. These analog to digital converters are discussed in last class. Again, the computer output or microcontroller output is a digital in nature. This digital data, that is 0010 like this, it cannot be, it is not understood by normal layman. So again, we must convert this processed digital data into original analog signal. For that purpose, we use digital to analog converters. Okay. Yes. A digital to analog converter is abbreviated as DAC, D bar A, or D to A. Is a device that converts a digital signal into a continuous physical quantity. So this is the digital signal and this is analog signal. We convert this type of signal into this. Yes. Okay. We have studied two types of digital to analog converter. Yes. One is binary weighted method and another one is R2 to R ladder method.
Binary weighted method and another one is R2 to R.
Yes, we have two types of DAC, digital to analog converter. One is binary weighted register type, another one is R2 to R ladder method. Both the types are studied in lower classes. Okay. Yes. Now, see, this is a 3-bit DAC. It accepts 3 input digital signals D0, D1, D2, where D0 is LSB and D2 is MSB. It provides analog output equivalent to digital input. Okay, see this table. If 0, 0, 0 is applied to all the 3 input, it gives 0 output. If you apply 0, 0, 1, means D0 is equal to 5 volts, D1 is equal to 0 volts, D2 is equal to 0 volts. Output produced is 0.25 volts. If you apply 0, 1, 0, output is 0.5 volts. For input 0, 1, 1, corresponding analog output is 0.75. If digital input is 1, 0, 0, analog output is 1. Like this, if all the digital inputs are applied 5 volts, that is 1, 1, 1, the analog input is 1.75 volts. In this way, this circuit converts a digital signal or digital data into its equivalent analog signal. Okay. Yes. Now we are going to interface a DAC 0808. It is a 8-bit DAC, a digital to analog converter. Means it accepts 8 digital inputs from D0 to D7 and it provides analog output. But in this chip, the digital inputs are converted to current. It does not give voltage output, a proportional voltage output. Its output current is proportional to digital input. Means, suppose if we apply 0, 0, 0, all the 8 digital inputs as 0 volts, then output current is 0. Okay, we are getting proportional output current with digital inputs, not output voltage. So we must use a circuit which converts current into voltage. Means we require a current to voltage converter because we need signal in the form of voltage. Yes. See, the total current provided by the I0 pin is basically a function of, means it is a proportionality of the binary numbers at the input pins, means digital signals D0 to D7 and the reference current I reference. This is the formula of I0. Output current is equal to I reference. It is a constant current supplied by VCC and reference register. I reference, usually this is set equal to 0.2 milliamperes. Okay. I reference into D7 by 2 plus D6 by 4 plus D5 by 8 plus D4 by 16 plus D3 by 32, like this. Finally, D0 by 256. Okay, where 256 is equal to 2 to the power 8. So total output current is given by this formula, where D0 to D7 are either 0 volts or 5 volts, depending upon 0 or 1. That is 0 volts or 5 volts. If a digital signal is 0, we use D0 as 0. If that digital signal is 1, we use 5 volts. Okay. The I reference is the input current. This must be provided into the pin 14. Generally, 2 milliampere is used. Yes. Okay. Now, this is a pin diagram of DAC 0808. See, pin number 1 is not connected, or it may be connected to plus VCC. Pin number 2 is ground pin. Pin number 3 is VEE. Means, suppose we require dual polarity analog output. Means, we require negative as well as positive analog voltage. It means -1 to +1, or -5 to +5 analog voltage, or -10 to +10. If you require both negative as well as positive up cycles, we use negative voltage here. Okay, we connect a minus VAE. And I0, pin number 4, gives output current. Okay, we given the formula. I0 is equal to I reference. Okay, according to that formula, we get a output current at pin number 14. Sorry, pin number 4. Here we get a current, not voltage. So this current must be converted into voltage using op-amp current to voltage converter. Okay. Yes. Now pin number 5, 6, 7, 8, and up to pin number 8. These are the digital input signals applied to the IC. This digital signal is to be converted into analog signal. Okay, these are the digital inputs. A8 accept the LSB and A1 is the MSB. Then pin number 13 is VCC. Okay, we require plus 5 volts. Now, pin number 14, we must supply a V reference. Yes, in that formula, we have I reference. I reference, okay. I reference is given by V reference divided by R reference. Okay, to get I reference, we must apply a some reference voltage here. Yes. Now, suppose we require dual polarity output, we must apply a negative V reference to pin number 15 also. And pin number 16 is called compensation pin. It means, suppose if we apply A1 to A8, all inputs are 0, 0, 0, 0. We require to get 0 output current. Okay, because we have applied 0, 0, 0 input. We must get output current as a 0. But in some cases, we get some current. So to make this current 0, we use pin number 16 for compensation. Yes, so that's why pin number 16 is called compensation input. Okay, we must make 0 before using the IC. Yes, okay. See, this is the interfacing circuit, simple interfacing circuit. So says a microcontroller 80 8051. The port 1 of the 8051 is used here. Port 1 is connected to DAC IC, that is pin number 8 to something. Okay, pin number 5 to pin number 12, we connect P1 to P7. Yes, and this P1 port 1 is used as a output port, means a digital signal is supplied from the microcontroller because processed data is available in the microcontroller. This processed digital data should be converted into analog signal. That's why the signal, digital signal in the microcontroller is applied to the IC, DAC IC. That's why we use P1, port 1 as the output port. Here I have used port 1, but it is not necessary to use only port 1. Okay, we may use port 0, port 1, port 2 or port 3. Any one of the 4 port we may use. Yes, whichever is free. Yes, now VCC plus 5 volts is applied here, and V reference, that is pin number 14, plus V reference, that is plus 5 volts divided by 5K, it gives 1 milliampere. Okay, so to get 2 milliampere we must use 2.5K. Okay, now minus V reference. In this case, we are not using dual polarity output. We won't require dual polarity output. That's why we have grounded minus V reference, okay, through a 5 kilo resistor. And compensation, that is pin number 16, is connected to ground through a capacitor. And VEE is applied to minus 12 volts. As I said, output, that is pin number 4, provides proportional current, equivalent current according to the digital input. So this current should be converted into voltage. So we have used here a digital to, current to voltage converter. Yes, using an op amp, any op amp. Yes, this op amp circuit converts, this op amp circuit converts a current equivalent to or proportional to its voltage. Yes, here 5 kilo is used as a feedback register. So we get, if I get 1 milliampere of voltage current, then I am getting 1 volt like this. Yes, so it is applied to oscilloscope. Now this is interfacing, a simple interfacing circuit of how to interface 0808 DAC to microcontroller 8051. Now, see, we may generate any signal, means a square wave. To generate square wave, it is very simple. First, supply 0000 to all the input digital signal. Then it gives 0 output voltage. Wait for some time. Then output all digital input signal as 11111. Then we get a 5 volts. Yes. So a square wave of 0 and 5 volts is generated depending upon the delay. Yes, but now we are generating a sinusoidal wave. See, for generating sine wave, see the circuit of the sine wave. This is the sine wave. Yes, for generating sine wave, first we need a lookup table. We need a set of data which is to be stored in some memory location. It is called a lookup table. Represent the magnitude of the sine value of angle between 0 to 360 degree. The sine function varies from -1 to +1. Okay. See, x-axis represent a theta. It is a degree. Y-axis is amplitude. Theta is the x-axis. Amplitude is the y-axis. Voltage. Amplitude of the sine wave depends upon value of theta. Yes. See, first, at this particular point, when theta is equal to 0, output voltage V is equal to sine 0 is 0. The amplitude of the voltage is 0. If theta is equal to 90 degree, then V is equal to sine 90. We know that sine 90 is +1 volts. We get a peak value of the sine wave. If theta is equal to 180 degree, now again the sine 180 is 0. So amplitude of the sine wave is now 0 at this particular point. Okay. Now if value of theta is 270, now the value of 2 sine 270 is -1 volt. So V is equal to -1. If theta is equal to 180, sorry, 360, again the sine 360 is 0. So we may get, or we can get output voltage or V, value of V for different value of theta. Actually, in this diagram, the theta value is infinite, that is 0 degree, 0.1 degree, 0.2 degree, like this. We have a infinite values of degrees. Because of that, we have infinite different amplitudes. So we get an analog signal like this picture. But it is practically impossible to store infinite values of voltage V for infinite value of theta. Okay, our memory is limited. So for in this example, we use only 12 values. That is, for each 30 degree of the theta, means if theta is 0, we get some voltage with 0 voltage. If theta is 30, we get some voltage. We get theta is equal to 60. For every addition of 30 degree, we use a value V. Means we get approximately, not only approximately, we get exact 12 values. Okay, for each 30 degree, up to 0 to 360, we get 360 divided by 12 is, okay, 30. So we get 12 different readings, different values of V. So these values are stored in the lookup table. So in the table, only integer values are applicable for DAC because we are not using any fractional value. In this example, we will consider 30-degree increment. Means each 30-degree increment, we use an analog signal. Okay, from 0 to 30, it is treated as 0. From 30 to 60, it is treated as some value like this. Okay. We are assuming full scale voltage of 10 volts. Means I need a 10 volts full scale value, that is minus 5 volts to plus 5 volts DAC output. So we can follow this formula to generate the voltage range. V0 is equal to 5 volts plus 5 into sine theta. Yes, if theta is equal to 0, then V0 is equal to 5 volts because sine theta is equal to 0. 0 into 5 is 0. So 5 plus 0 is 5 volts. Yes. Okay. If theta is equal to 30 degree, we get some value. If theta is equal to 90 degree, sine 90 is 1. Okay. 5 into 1 is 5. 5 plus 5 volts means total output voltage is 10 volts. We get a plus 10 volts. Yes. And if theta is 180 degree, then again sine theta is 0, we get plus 5 volts. If theta is 270 degree, then sine 270 is minus 1. Minus 1 into 5, minus 5 volts. So minus 5 and this plus 5. Output voltage, effective output voltage is 0 volts. If sine or theta is 180 degree, then sine 360 degree, sine 360 is 1. Again, we get a plus 10 volts. Like this, output signal varies from 0 volt to plus 5 volts. Okay, it is a monopolarity. It cannot switch to negative voltage. Minimum voltage is 0 volts and maximum voltage is 10 volts. So total peak to peak voltage is 360 degrees. Yes. Okay. See, this table gives analog voltages for different angle of the theta. For value of theta 0, we get 5 volts. To get a 5 volts in the particular circuit, in given circuit, we must apply a digital signal 1000000 like this. For 30 degrees angle, sine 30 is 0.5. Using this 0.5 into 5, 2.5 plus 5 volts, we get 7.5 volts analog output. To get analog voltage 7.5 volts, we must apply a digital input 11000000 like this. So we given all the 12 values of for every 30-degree increments. Okay. So these values are stored in a
ఓఆర్ఎస్
memory.
తెప్పించినావా?
These values are stored in a memory. Yes. Okay. Now, a embedded C program is written to produce sine wave. So first, as include register 51H. Header file must be included. And we are using
పాఠం చేస్తున్నారు సిస్టమ్.
port 0 or port 1.
పాఠం చేస్తాను.
See, SFR, because port 0 is a special function register. So define SFR DAC is equal to 0 into 80, port 0 address. 0 into, it means to write a number in hexadecimal, we use 0 into. Yes, 80 is not a decimal number, it is an hexadecimal number. Because of that, we are writing 0 into x. We know that port 0 address is 80. Now start the program. Void main. So int sine value, we are using array here. We need 12 different data. So in an array, we define size of the array as 12 is equal to, in first memory location, we store 128 0 degree like this, 192, 238. We have stored 12 different values. Now int I, while 1 means for infinite loop. For I is equal to 0, first value. If I is less than 12, I plus plus. Okay. DAC value is equal to, means output the value sine 0. Sine 0 is 128. 128 should be outputted. Like this, 12 different digital data is outputted to the
అవే
port 0.
ఏం సిస్టమా అంటకేలు కన్నా
Port 0 is connected to DAC IC. DAC IC converts this digital signal to equivalent output. Current and this output. Current. This output current is converted into proportional. Okay. So if you draw the graph is look like this. See, it is not exact sine wave. We are getting a stepped sine wave. Okay. This is because we are not used infinite values of theta. Okay. We are used only 12 values of theta, that is 30 degree. From 0 to 30 degree, we have only one value of voltage. From 30 to 60 degree, again we have only one value. But actual analog signal, we have different values for different value of degrees. Okay. For 0.5 degree, we have different values. For 0.1 degree, we have different value. But here we use same value, that is 5 volts for 0 to 30 degree. Yes. So if we increase the number of readings, means instead of 12 reading, if I use 24, that is for every 15 degree, if we take the reading, then curve is smoother than this. If we use 36 readings, for curve is further smoother. If we increase the number of readings, means for lesser degrees, if we use the voltages, then curve will be smoother. If we use infinite numbers, then we will get an ideal sinusoidal wave. Yes, this is a DAC converter. Okay, how to interface a DAC signal, DAC IC to the microcontroller. Okay, yes, thank you. Any doubt? ಏನಾದರೂ ಡೌಟ್ ಇದೆಯಾ? ಈಗ ನಾನು
No doubt, sir.
ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನೋಡಿ ಎಂಬೆಡೆಡ್ ಸಿ ನಲ್ಲಿ ಬರೆದಾಗಿದೆ. ಇದನ್ನ ಅಸೆಂಬ್ಲಿ ಲೆವೆಲ್ ನಲ್ಲಿ ಬರಿಬೇಕು ನೀವು. ಎಸ್ ಬರೀತೀರಾ? ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಯು ರೈಟ್ ಇಟ್ ಇನ್ ಅಸೆಂಬ್ಲಿ ಲೆವೆಲ್ ಲ್ಯಾಂಗ್ವೇಜ್? ಹಲೋ,
Try, sir.
ಟ್ರೈ ಮಾಡಿ ಬರೀರಿ. ಓಕೆ, ಯಾರೋ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಸ್ಕ್ರೀನ್ ಮೇಲೆ ಗೀಸ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀರಿ. ಆಮೇಲೆ ಕೆಲವೊಬ್ರು ಗಲಾಟೆ ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಪ್ಪ, ಏನು ಅದು ಯಾರು ಅವ್ರ ಮನೇಲಿ ಮಾತಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದಾರೆ? ನಾನು ಯಾಕೆ ನಿಮ್ಮನ್ನ ಮ್ಯೂಟ್ ಮಾಡಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂದ್ರೆ, ನೀವೇನೋ ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಕೇಳಕ್ ಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಮ್ಯೂಟ್ ಮಾಡಿಲ್ಲ. ಬಟ್ ಮನೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಮಾತಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ರೂಮ್ ನಲ್ಲಿ ಕುಂತು ಕೇಳ್ಬೇಕು ನೀವು.